What is up, everybody? Enderstorm here, and welcome to episode 11 of Prophecy of the Throne. Like always, this is my favorite series. This is my only series on my YouTube channel, but... Oh, no, I don't want a new game. Oh, no.
Good.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh dang it. No. What do I do? Oh, load. Okay, yeah. Alright. But as always, this is my favorite series to do, and I'm happy to see that some of you guys are, enjoying this. I know I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't really care, because I'm happy I can at least make someone's day with my content. At least entertain someone out there. Because I just want to make people happy. That's one of the same reasons why I want to be a voice actor. Because I want to inspire people out there to, like, go throughout their dreams and actually become a voice actor. Or, well, you don't necessarily have to be a voice actor, but go hit your dreams. Don't sit there and not believe in yourself. You need to try to start early, try to get out there and do something that's original and fun for you if you want to do YouTube. And this isn't really original because a lot of other people are playing this game and doing gaming content, but it's fun for me to do this, and I enjoy YouTube, although it is painful with the editing and stuff, and I haven't really been editing these videos too much because I just want to get it out as soon as possible. But yeah, YouTube can be tough. It is tough out there, and I haven't gotten any hate yet in any of my stuff yet, but I am aware that it will happen one day. You just gotta wipe that stuff off your shoulder, or use it to help you know what you could do better. Just don't let it get to you. Just keep a smile on your face at all times. But, yeah, now let's get back into the game.
Let's begin again.
Alright. After everything happened, the night passes on.
Hey, Mealy. What are your plans for the day?
Let's see. I have an appointment with Anastasia toward the end of fire time. But until then...
Fire time? Fire Force? I haven't watched Fire Force yet, but I might watch it, I don't know. Right now I just started watching an anime called Knights and Magic. It's kind of weird.
Pardon the sudden intrusion. Is Miss Amelia present?
Yeah, she's right there.
Yes, that's me.
Good morning. Do you have a moment?
The soldier showing up reminds me of last time, if my hunch is right.
Are you calling her to the castle?
Yes. If you could accompany me to the royal castle, the Council of Wise Men is awaiting you.
The Council of Wise Men. I don't mind, but what is it for?
Miss Amelia, in accordance with yesterday's meeting, they have summoned you for questioning.
Oh.
They want to interrogate her? This is rather sudden. You should have contacted us well in advance.
I apologize. However,
Yeah,
I am
listen
but a
to
humble
Ram. She's
soldier
sweet.
serving
She
the
knows
kingdom.
what she's talking about.
There's no need to scold him. He's just doing as he's told. But... don't worry, I'll be fine. I will comply. But I do have prior engagements, so I'd like to return before it gets too dark.
I will let the Council of Wise Men know. I take it you are prepared to pay them a visit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry guys, my dog locked himself in my room.
Then I'm coming too.
Not so fast. You have your appointment with Ferris. You need
No.
to remember your obligations.
I want to come with you, Amelia.
What? No way! This is way more urgent!
You always try to wriggle your way out of this. I won't
Wriggle?
allow it.
Wriggle?
Oh, come on! Ram, say something, will ya?
Rem agrees with Miss Amelia. Your treatment is of higher priority.
Rim really cares about you.
Rem will accompany Miss Amelia.
I thought you were on my side, Ram!
I feel torn, but there's no other choice. At this rate, Subaru will literally be torn apart.
Has my situation always been so dire?
She's
Nah.
right. You need to remember the frail state your body is in and listen to what Ferris tells you.
Nah, he doesn't need a gate. He's fine.
I apologize for the wait. Can you please guide me to the royal castle now?
Yes, right this way.
Subaru, please be careful. The royal capital is quite a big place after all.
Rem, Mealy might get treated badly at the castle. So can you?
I understand. Please leave this matter to Rem.
Oh, Rem's so sweet. With that, Amelia and Rem leave me behind and depart for the castle.
Now that I think about it, it's pretty strange. The day she's supposed to be questioned is off from last time. Did this happen because she stayed in the capital? It's no use. Thinking about it doesn't do me any good. I just know they won't be fair to her this time either.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be meanies.
I guess I'll do what I can in the meantime. For now, that means I should probably go see Ferris. That was one rough ride, but I made it. I always get nervous when I try to call for them because there's no intercom. Huh?
Call for who?
Oh, what have we here? Now this
Who
is
are you?
unexpected.
You look familiar, but I don't think I've seen you before.
Huh? Have we met somewhere before?
No, but I do know of you. You're Miss Amelia's attendant.
Yeah, I'm Subaru Natsuki, but I don't consider myself her attendant. More like her knight.
I see. Thank you for the humble introduction. I shall follow suit. I am Russell Fellow. I represent the Royal
Nice to meet
Capital's
you.
Merchant Guild. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. But if you represent the Merchant Guild, does that mean you're a big shot merchant or something?
Oh, you. Okay, I remember you.
Pardon me. I do represent them, but it just basically means I'm a handyman for odd jobs. My days typically have me running about the Royal Capital doing various odd jobs for them. However, this is rather fortunate.
What is?
Meeting you here, Mr. Natsuki. It's quite a good fortune for me. I do hope next time Miss Amelia will be with you as well.
Yeah, but she's being interrogated right now, so, Shoo.
Yeah, sure. Mealy and I share the same fate after all.
Yes, it would be even more fortunate should the opportunity arise. But that's all the time I have for today.
Oh, okay. I hope you'll support Mealy in her campaign. Wait, I'm supposed to keep her from standing out!
What an interesting young man.
Yeah.
Man, I really screwed up. That guy had a weird aura about him. Merchants in the Royal Capital are pretty intimidating.
But what about... Otto's not intimidating. Otto intimidating?
And done.
Am I fully healed now?
Probably not.
Nope, not even close. We'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, too.
I see you've really been put through the ringer. It's unusual for someone to make such a face after Ferris's healing.
Miss Crochet, I'm sorry for such an unseemly sight.
So rude! And I can't even deny it!
How is Subaru Natsuki's body?
You know, it's harder than I thought. He really feels like a man.
I don't think that's what she was asking!
That's just Ferris's sense of humor. I'm surprised to see you alone today.
Let me take a minute to think about that. I need a... Okay.
Yeah, some soldier from the castle stole Mealy and Rem away from me today.
From the castle? Do you mean they were called to the royal castle?
Yep, for an intimidation.
Since the fake candidate is still roaming about, they apparently had some leftover questions for her.
I see. Knowing that, I may be called in as well.
Perhaps, but it's not 100%. They're probably just calling Mealy because she's resembles a witch. But she's
I'm
not.
sure you'll be fine. I mean, you're...
Obviously, Nyat, the imposter. Of course, Miss Crochet is the real deal, so I understand what you're saying, Subaru.
Super woo.
I don't enjoy being given such special treatment. If the other candidates are being investigated, then I should as well.
Wow.
You're so serious all the time, Crochet.
when I see her bold determination, it's hard imagining her being the imposter. However,
One of the three, huh?
thinking about it logically, the fake should either be Cruce, Priscilla, or Anastasia. But I think after that last episode, I think that it is one of, what's her name? Melty's, like, not friends, or whatever they are. They're using her as an imposter. They're using Melty, like, manipulating her. That's what I think could be the possibility. I'm not sure, but that's my conclusion, because I don't want to say any of them are the imposter. So, yeah. But I just can't bring myself to think that Cruce would fake her way into the royal selection.
You have quite the troubled look, Subaru Natsuki. I'm willing to listen to whatever is on your mind if you'd like.
Even if I don't want to think about it, I can't not think about it. Like why the royal selection was postponed.
If you aren't guilty of anything, you should hold your head up high. At the very least, I can assure you that I do not suspect Amelia.
That's pretty comforting to know. To be honest, I think you're a reliable person. But... never mind. But now that it's on my mind, why do you want to be the next ruler, Cruce?
This is rather sudden. Though I suppose it's natural to wonder.
Miss Cruce.
I aim to rule this nation simply because I am qualified to do so, and my background is that of a noble. Royal blood runs in my veins, though it's only a small amount. There is
Nice.
no... However,
Ah, dang it.
above all...
Yeah?
No, it's nothing. I aim to become this nation's next ruler out of obligation. Is my answer sufficient enough for you?
Sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, it's out of obligation, huh?
Yeah, what she said. In other words, it's noblesse, oblige, noblesse, yeah. Her responsibility as privileged person to carry out her duty. If I'm being honest, I would have laughed at her face of anyone who said that if they weren't Cruce, but... Cruce's steadfast eyes tell me she's being sincere.
You intend on remaining in the royal capital with Amelia for a while longer, yes? We
Yep.
should have dinner together again.
Okay then. I'll let her know. We'll be looking forward to it.
Ah, but if Mew say things like that, won't Rem get jealous, Meow?
Don't get me wrong, Rem's cooking is better. I'm just looking forward to eating together.
She might still get jealous, Meow.
Do you really not want to eat with me that much?
That's not what Fairy is saying, Meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Ferris, you shouldn't tease him so much. It would be problematic if he thought I was inviting him as a joke.
Yes, Miss Cruce.
Jeez.
I scratch my head awkwardly as I watch their friendly banter. After I leave Cruce's place, I confirm that Amelia is still at the castle. In the meantime, I decide to pay a visit to the church. Yeah.
So you're saying Miss Cruce is no longer a suspect?
Yeah, you're the person that I think is controlling. You were kind of suspicious.
That's what I think. That's more or less just a feeling I get about her, though.
Oh, no. I was the one who asked you to look into her. That's very interesting. This will be a good reference.
Sakura forms a slight smile. I make a sullen face at the sight. Honestly, I wasn't really keen on spying on her in the first place. Not to mention that I didn't gather much useful info. I don't feel good at all receiving that kind of compliment.
Considering my guilty conscience, it wouldn't have felt right even if it did work out.
Please don't get so gloomy about it. It's not as if you didn't have any results to show for it.
No, but it's not like I got anything substantial out of it either.
Oh, but you did. There's your evaluation of Miss Cruce, and that man you ran into in front of her manor.
In front of... Oh, Russell? He said he represented the Merchant Guild.
Exactly. Having someone like him visit Miss Cruche, doesn't that smell awfully fishy?
It has to do with the white whale, I think.
You say that, but I assume he was just visiting his patrons like a good merchant, right?
Well, that is a possibility. But it seems like Miss Cruche has you right under her thumb, Subaru. Are you planning on switching your allegiance?
What? Of course not! Mealy's the only one for me. I'd never turn my back on her. Don't even say things like that.
See, she's probably trying to manipulate him too, like she did to Melty.
Yes, yes. In that case, you need to be more skeptical of those around you. Didn't I tell you before? There are 3 possible imposters, and Miss Cruche is one of them.
Nope.
I know, but still.
Melty is, and it's only because of you. I understand I need to move more wary, but that doesn't mean I should distrust anything and everyone. Everything and everyone. Like Sakura said, there are 3 questionable camps, meaning 2 of them are falsely accused.
Subaru, I'm glad you've returned to visit again.
Hi, Melty.
How typical of my best friend. Coming over for a playdate several days in a row now.
We barely met a couple days ago. Who does this guy think he is, getting all buddy-buddy with me?
You started it!
Were you and Sakura talking about something important?
Oh no, it's nothing too crucial. Subaru was just consulting me about something on his mind.
See? It's her. I think Tiga and Melty are innocent, and it's all Sakura.
He was saying he couldn't choose between how cute Amelia and Melty are.
What? He did?
Whoa, hang on now. I can't just ignore this, Subaru. Comparing Amelia and my Mel like that?
I'm not! I mean, yeah, Melty's cute and all, but Mealy's the only one for me! How many times have I had to repeat myself today? And she's not even around to hear it!
Subaru, how unfortunate.
Please don't get discouraged, Subaru. I'm rooting for you. And don't take advantage of his confusion to say weird things like that, Tiga. Gosh.
Oh dear, I've done it now. Subaru, do you need me to comfort you?
No need.
Yes.
It looks like we really are good friends after
Please
all.
comfort me, pal. I need to know what to do because this imposter situation is breaking my mind. Tiga's pretty straightforward. This with his emotions, but Melty hasn't noticed at all. He may have the looks, but I feel bad for him in that regard. You know, just Tiga, don't do the lap pillow. That's only for Amelia and Rem.
Anyway, I should get going soon.
Huh? Already? But you just barely got here.
I'd love to stick around for tea if I could, but Mealy will be getting back soon. Oh, right. I almost forgot to pass along this gift. Rem baked some sweets for you to enjoy with some tea.
Baked sweets. Wow, they look so delicious. These make me really happy.
Why don't you try some right now? I'll let Rem know how much you like them.
Just a bite, right? Yes. About...
Melty's eyes start darting around. Did I say something strange?
Sorry, Melty. I didn't mean anything weird by it.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just,
I'll give it a try. It's crispy on the outside with just the right amount of sweetness inside. The inside is pretty fluffy too. I can imagine the cute face of the girl who made this.
It's because you say things like that Melty doesn't believe your feelings for her.
You asked for an opinion, so I gave you one. Thanks for being a good sport about it.
Jeez. All right. I'll let Rem know. I'll see you around,
Tiga's
Melty.
pretty cool.
oh, yes. Please watch your steps, Subaru.
Mel?
Thank you, Tiga. And I'm sorry.
It's nothing to apologize for, Mel.
Something seemed
What's
off
happening?
about Melty before I left. Does she not like sweets?
She said they look delicious, though. It must have been pretty rude for me to ask her to try some in that case, but still.
The sweets Rem makes are so good that even people who don't like sweets would like them.
Yes.
So, how'd the questioning go?
It wasn't very fun, I suppose. Unlike last time, Melty nor Cruchet were there. Oh, but it turned out fine. You have nothing to worry about, Subaru.
Good.
That's what Mealy says, but what really went down, Rem?
They invited Miss Amelia under the guise of questioning, but they were far more rude in their interrogation. Miss Amelia likely found it to be a very unpleasant experience.
Rem!
Come on, don't get mad at her. I expected as much anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It's written all over your face, Mealy. I could tell with how gloomy you looked.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Mealy. Amelia's apologizing, but if it went down like that, like last time, then I already know what they talked about. They were actually probing her to be the imposter. Almost like an inquisition, I think the Royal Castle is just trying to make a scapegoat out of Amelia, who is a half-elf, instead of trying to get the fake reveal themselves. At least, gosh dang it, at the very least, it seems that the priority means we shouldn't expect the Imperial or the transparent debation of...
I guess even with her having stayed behind, that struggle hasn't changed.
Regardless, the intel we got yesterday shows most of the other candidates don't suspect her as the fake, because it's kind of hard to be an imposter if you're very least likely to become one of them, to become a priestess. We all believe in the same, so the castle wanted to question her for her pressure to withdraw section ain't unfair.
It's kind of scary to think a country could operate under such rationale.
Yeah.
Miss Amelia, it's nearly time for your appointment.
What appointment?
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
Anastasia.
that's right. Subaru, we're going to visit Anastasia now.
Right. Ferris already gave me my treatment for the day, so I'm definitely not missing out on this.
I knew you would say that. Just remember, we're not going there to play around. If you understand that much, then we'll be happy to have you along.
Can I play around with her knights? They're pretty cool guys.
All right. It was so worth it having to endure all that pain.
They're pretty cool friends to Subarus. If Cruchet isn't the fake, then it has to be one of the remaining two, Anastasia included. Anastasia is pretty cool, though. I would not expect her to be one of them.
I've also got to keep that
I didn't
smug
read
nut
that.
Julius's paws off of Mealy.
Subaru, aren't you coming?
Sorry, I'm daydreaming about how stupid Julius is. Wait, what? Who? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
I'll
mean.
be right there.
I meant Jordan, not Julius. Julius is a pretty cool guy. And we arrive at the destination spot, a tavern in the Royal Capital.
recognize this place.
Oh crap! I just said that. He just said that. If I recall correctly, Anastasia and I had lunch here
I
last
feel
time.
like I remember her saying she wanted to keep this place a secret.
I believe this is the right place. But where is Anastasia?
We've been expecting you. Thank you for
Julius.
taking the time to come. We have a table prepared in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, Julius. Will you be joining us as well?
Because this is a meeting between two royal candidates, I will be present as Miss Anastasia's first knight.
Right, of course. We shouldn't leave you out of such discussions.
I thank you for your consideration, Miss Amelia. And what say you?
Julius turns his gaze toward me. I stick out my tongue against an unpleasant attitude.
Yeah. I was listening. You don't have to be such a jerk every time I'm around.
Oh, how very presumptuous. As far as I can tell, it is you who has an issue with my presence.
You
Nah.
little... Ow! Mealy, you're gonna pull my ear clean off!
No fighting.
Like
I let
always.
my guard down for 1 second and your attitude's gone sour already. I'm sorry, Julius. Could you show us the way?
Yes, of course. Please follow me.
You heard him. Come on now, follow along.
Ow, ow, ow!
Stop pulling his ear, please.
So you've come after all, Amelia, as well as Natsuki.
Natsuki.
I am Rem. I am a servant of Margrave Mathers, and as such, attend these two.
And Rems. I mean, and Subaru's.
Thank you for such a courteous introduction. I'm Anastasia Hoshin, a royal candidate alongside Amelia. Or is it more appropriate to say I'm a candidate to be a candidate for now?
A candidate to be again? What?
Miss
Oh, yeah.
Anastasia.
It's just a joke, don't get so worked up. Anywho, what has Subaru done to be punished like that?
Yeah,
Existing.
seriously, let me go, Mealy.
Only if you've repented.
Grab that thumbnail.
I have! I'll do my homework diligently and brush my teeth before going to bed every night.
Doing your homework and brushing your teeth have nothing to do with this. But I understand.
I'm free. It was nice having Mealy touch me, but not at the cost of my ear.
It was nice having Mealy touch me. But my ear.
Please be at ease, Subaru. Even if your ear were to be torn off, Master Felix would patch it back up in no time.
Yeah. Felix.
I don't want it coming off in the first place!
Oh, are you acquainted with Ferris? I didn't expect that.
I'm just a patient. You two are probably closer, being Knights of the Royal Guard and all.
Yes, that's right. At least until the royal selection begins. Once it does, Ferris and I, along with Reinhard, will no longer be Knights of the Royal Guard, but personal knights to our respective candidates.
Heck yeah.
My work will be exclusively dedicated to Miss Anastasia. Of course, I expect Ferris and Reinhard to do the same for their candidates. If you intend on serving Miss Amelia, you would also do well to acknowledge that for yourself.
Yeah. Last time, Julius got pissed because he called himself a knight.
Thanks for the input. I've got some advice for you too. You shouldn't eat curry udon in that suit. If the soup splatters, the stains will really stand out.
He said that in a different he said that when he first met him.
I see. I understand. I have no idea what this curry udon is, but I'll certainly keep that in mind.
And he said that too in the anime too. Julius bows gracefully. Damn it. He returned fired at my snark with his own.
It sounds like Julius and Natsuki are getting along rather well. We should do the same.
Yes, I feel the same way. I'm very thankful that you made time for us today.
Same for me, so no need to thank me over it.
Yeah, Anastasia seems a lot nicer than she did, like, in the beginning of the anime.
Now then, shall we eat? This may be a tavern, but I recommend their food far more than their beverages. I think you'll be quite surprised by what they offer here.
Burgers.
I'm looking forward to it then.
Afterward, the two enjoy a peaceful meal and a conversation. I know full well how good the food tastes from last time. Although I was pretty nervous, I didn't really get to savor it.
Huh? This hamburger is amazing!
Ham bulgar. It's cute, but fucking ham bulgar.
Right? I just happened to stumble on this place with my attendants. Let's keep this place between you and me, alright, Amelia? Don't tell anyone else.
Okay, I understand. But I feel like I'm doing something bad. It's making my stomach hurt.
Amelia isn't the one to tell lies, so it's hard for her to keep a secret like this. Her angelic smile puts a smile on my face. But to be honest, I worry about her political endeavors when she becomes the next ruler. In any case...
Did we really just come here to eat and chat?
Do you not agree with our approach?
No, I agree.
It's more disappointing than anything. I heard Anastasia is this big shot merchant, so I figured there'd be more scrutinizing, like you'd be interrogating a demon or something.
I mean,
Did you call for Rem just now?
he did just say demon.
Wrong kind of demon. You can sit back down.
Yeah, you're a cute demon.
Yes, Subaru. If you have any other requests, please do not hesitate to ask.
Once she sits down, Rem returns to devouring her hamburglar. Hambuglar. The sight of her chowing down on something so big with her small mouth is pretty cool. Cute. The sight of her chowing down something so big with her small mouth is pretty cute.
Seeing this,
Moving on.
there's a big difference in how each of the girls eat.
Rem takes small bites, while Amelia takes bigger chunks. Alabit is still remaining as an elephant as possible. And then there's Anastasia.
So big and hearty. I feel a little catharsis watching her eat.
Is something on my face, Natsuki? Gawking at a woman like that while she eats is really rude, you know.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to stare.
Stare.
I was just kidding around. I'm not angry at you. I have no reason to be. I'm comfortable with the way I eat. Still, you've got the right idea.
Right idea?
The way a person eats really shows their personality type. It applies to everyone, including all of us here.
Really? I never thought of that, actually.
It's also important to eat together to get closer to one another, and you can learn so much about people doing that. Having a meal with others is a tool I use to study them.
That's amazing. You really analyze everything around you.
It's true. I wasn't even thinking about anything like that.
Table etiquette can also reveal a person's conduct to themselves. Anastasia, rationale may be unconventional, but it makes perfect sense. But while I'm busy being impressed...
Miss Anastasia, I ask that you end your joking with that.
Huh? Oh, you noticed? You're much too serious, Julius. I wanted to string them along a little bit longer.
The goal of this engagement is to establish friendly relations. Why should I not be allowed to protest as such? As fellow royal candidates, there's no need to cause unnecessary feuds.
Yes, I'll admit I was in the wrong.
So what exactly does that mean? Were you just making all of that up?
Of course. I got lost in the casualness of our conversation, so please forgive me.
So I fell for that too.
What? Here I was fawning over how impressive you were.
You can't actually tell all that just from the way someone eats.
I actually fell for that.
Damn, what a waste of sincere admiration.
I took everything she said with a face of value, but I'm just disappointed having fallen for her joke.
Sorry. As a proper apology, maybe I can show you my sense of intuition?
Intuition?
Yes. For example, Natsuki, you were originally the child of a respected household, but you've only recently begun doing serious work.
Oh?
You're still learning how to read and write, and while you may be nimble, your movements are too unrefined for that of a knight. If I had to say, Rem would make a better knight than you. As for how this meeting came to be, it was actually your idea for having her visit me yesterday. Well, am I correct?
Yes. Anastasia winks at me, my mouth hanging open in shock. She's spot on, hitting the mark on everything she just said.
That was truly amazing. How did you figure all of that out?
It's nothing too difficult. One's upbringing is shown in their table manners, and how long they've been working is shown in how tidy or rough their fingers appear. Him not knowing how to read or write was mostly a guess, considering how confused he looked when he was trying to read the menus on the walls.
Oof.
I can't fight myself, but I do have my own private military force, meaning there are many around me who know how to fight. I can tell if someone is a soldier or not by how they carry themselves. Also, I think Amelia would have been more hesitant to meet with me by herself. I doubt a maid would make such bold suggestions, so the shameless proposal had to have come from Natsuki. That's all there was to it.
Hey, don't talk bad on Rem.
I'm not shameless! But you are right about everything else. And you did use our etiquette as a reference. That means it was useful.
Rem is also surprised. Miss Anastasia has excellent insight. You praise me too much. Nothing from you, Julius?
I'd like to say I'm impressed, but this is nothing I haven't seen from you already, Miss Anastasia. You are to become the next ruler, after all.
That's the best praise I could hope to get.
Anastasia smiles. I'm astonished at her remarks. She lowers the bar, make it seem like she isn't anything special. But had planning all the way to upsell herself this whole time is an obvious form of entertainment.
If only I had the eyes to analyze people like you do, Anastasia.
It's nothing too special. Besides, you may not be able to see through others, but you seem to get along rather well with them, Amelia. After all, you have some who are working very hard for you.
Oh, yes. I'll do my best to work hard as well.
Looks like we ended this on a good note.
Yep.
So it seems. Have you fulfilled your goal?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't make it sound like I've got some sinister plot.
Definitely.
I just want to help Mealy recruit allies just in case something comes up.
I apologize. I meant no disrespect.
What?
I've been underestimating you till now. But it seems you've been working with Miss Amelia's best intentions in mind. More than I was led to believe. The you before me is acting in all sincerity. So I therefore apologize in kind.
Julius has an exaggerated bow to it as he says this. He may be irritating to no end, but his chivalry is exemplary to me straighten my posture.
Oh, Natsuki. Julius just likes to embellish. It may be a little off-putting, but I do hope you two get along.
Basically, you're saying his more annoying quirks can be excused since he's a Knight of the Royal Guard.
Annoying is such a strong word. I've been going out of my way to show a friendlier side to you.
Yeah.
Seeing our exchange, Amelia lets out a laugh she's been holding in. Anastasia and Rem join in the laughing. I'm in no position to fight back against Julius. They all have the same smile on their face. And then there's Julius.
Jeez. We just ended up fooling around instead of having a serious discussion.
You're right. But I think that's okay every once in a while.
Yep.
It's like you said, Subaru. I may not have 100 friends, but I do want to do my best to appeal to everyone. I'm grateful you helped make that come true.
Yeah, May!
Mealy is really a major angel.
Is having fun during a meal not enough to satiate you? That's actually a pretty telling thing to someone like me. For example, Amelia is bolstering her relations not just with me, but with Cruchet and Melty as well, right?
Yeah.
Although, I've heard that red-haired one is a different beast altogether.
Huh? Wow! You really do know everything!
Hey, Mealy, that's a bit much.
That's going way beyond the scope of examining someone through their etiquette. That
Anything
means
can be a side dish to a good entree.
tea of no go.
It's important to be prepared, right?
That's convincing enough.
We managed to fulfill our goal in getting a bite out of Anastasia, but our opponent also has her fill. Knowing that, this meal has attrition and a drum.
Man, I really don't stand a chance against her.
She isn't someone who can be so easily deconstructed. That's just who Miss Anastasia is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Julius, I don't mean to dampen the mood, but
Yes? I suspect something rather important is on your mind.
that's right. There's a chance that some shady people might be plotting to attack each of the royal candidates. Watch out for anyone that looks like a jester.
If they stand out that much, even I wouldn't ignore them. Regardless, I will keep your word of caution in mind.
We gotta take out the masked
Good.
man.
Though I hope nothing actually happens.
After warning Julius, I look back at Amelia engaging the others, a seemingly nice conversation. It would really be nice if nothing came to this, at least. I hope nothing does. Kind of switching back
Well,
and forth from like
that was
happy
the
and
dinner
mad.
meeting. Did you enjoy yourself, Mealy?
Yeah,
Yes, it was absolutely splendid. What did you make of it, Subaru? Did I look like I was getting along well with Anastasia?
Yeah, perfectly. 2 beautiful girls. No, 3, including Rem. It was definitely a sight for sore eyes.
Yes, Rem also agrees that Miss Anastasia seemed to be enjoying herself. You have likely gained another important ally.
All's well that ends well.
yep. I nod, reflecting our plan against allies for Amelia. Of course, she hadn't made all that many friends yet, but her relations with the royal candidates are turning out for the better. In addition to Melty Crochet, she should have developed a good friendship with Anastasia, thanks to what happened today. Not to mention that Anastasia has the Iron Fang to her disposal, so she'll be pretty reliable. I guess I can include Julius in
All
that.
that's left is to see whether or not the witch cult targets Amelia.
Subaru, what's wrong?
Nothing at all. Rem, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
About what I asked before. Have you experienced any synesthesia with Rom?
I have not recently felt any strong sensations from Sister. Although, I have been more concerned than usual since you brought it up.
That's okay. It's fine if you haven't. It's for the best if nothing happens.
On the other hand, no amount of preparing for the storm is enough. I told Roswell to be high alert at least. He said that his own precautions in mind, so hopefully he enhanced security around the mansion after our
Royal
talk.
candidates also don't seem like a bunch to leave us high and dry if something were to come up. I think.
Melty is obviously righteous to her core, and Crochet is a noble who lives up to her callings. And then there's Anastasia, who bases her judgment on profits and debates. All it would take is a proper reward and the subjection of the witch cult to her cooperations with us. Okay, knowing all claims, the anxiety clearing my mind significantly is all left.
The bystanders who were attacked when I was with Anastasia last time.
If the assassins were targeting the royal candidates, there's no doubt that they'll strike again this time. I gave Julius a heads up, and it sounded like he took it seriously. That means the issues would stem up at the end.
Knowing about an attack beforehand is an advantage, but
What are you doing, Subaru? You've been pacing around me and it's weirding me out.
Subaru, if you are worried about something,
oh, right. Well, I can't say for sure, but
My desire to protect Amelia has been making me act weird, so I guess I should let them in on what I know so far. But I'm worried about mentioning the witch cult's involvement, but it should be okay to at least mention the masked guy as I mull over and tell them.
the thing is,
He's here.
I finally found you. I won't let you get away from me!
Huh? Wait, Subaru! Subaru, what's wrong?
Mealy, get back to the inn right now! There's someone here I don't want you to see! Rem, I'll need your strength. Could you come with me?
of course, but
Subaru, if something's wrong, I'll come too.
No, you can't! I can't have him see you. Puck, take care of Mealy!
Sheesh, you could have given me a heads up. But if it's for Leah's sake, then I'll gladly watch over her.
Good, Puck.
Leah, let's do a Subaru Ast.
You too, Puck? No way. Subaru is definitely going to do something extreme.
Now's the time to take extreme action. Sorry, Mealy.
Miss Amelia, I humbly apologize, but I will keep a close eye on Subaru.
Wait! You can't just do as you please!
Now, let's just wait for those two to return. I'm sensing something unpleasant in the air.
I'm going to give those two a long scolding when they get back.
And
I know he ran this way.
And that's where I'm going to leave off this episode. I'm leaving this off as a cliffhanger. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl, so I'm going to try to actually get out a video early. Because I'll be stuck at a Super Bowl party, but we'll see. So we're going to save this game.
I shall record this.
The Masked Magician. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.